Around Kansas, brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook, or visit us online at sftmeats.com.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah,
Star Wars.
Darth Howell. How'd you like that one, Darth?
Hey, interesting story. Very interesting story.
We're going to have to do another segment sometime about when Frank dressed up as Darth Vader for the second Star Wars premiere.
Yes.
Is there film of that or just photos?
No, just at least one photo exists, yes.
Oh, man, that was a Kodak moment. I'm sure it was. Yeah, so, transition from Star Wars to the Statehouse. I'm sure there's some kind of connection here. Maybe that's where the aliens are going to pick people up or something.
Yeah, you can go to the top and they'll come and get you.
I don't doubt it. You know, when I first moved to Topeka 20-some years ago, there was a bookstore on Kansas Avenue, and I was going to school, and so I'm in the psychology section. Well, paranormal is right next to it. And this guy is standing next to me in the paranormal section, and he strikes up a conversation. Have you read this? No. Have you read this? No. You know, and it's all about being abducted and everything. So he begins to tell me his personal story of abduction by aliens. And then he pulls up his pant leg to show me the probe marks on his leg where they actually performed tests on him. And he was on his way to a convention of fellow abductees up in Nebraska, and he was meeting some gals from out at Auburn or somewhere who'd been abducted, and they were all going to ride up together. So I don't know what that's got to do with the Statehouse, but surely there should be a law against such things.
Well, we don't make political comment here, but
there
could be a lot of aliens under that dome. Sorry.
Shouldn't there be a law against abduction by aliens? Now, why can't the legislature take up something like that instead of all the things, you know, when we're talking about immigration and all this stuff and nobody's addressing the problem of alien abduction? I can't believe Kobach's not on that one, you know?
Okay, so speaking of the Statehouse.
Which is gorgeous,
yes.
You know, no matter who's occupying it, no matter what party is in control, you know, it's still the people's house, and it is spectacular. And when you come to Topeka, you have to see the newly restored Statehouse.
It took a lot of years to build it to begin with. And then I mean, nothing was really done. I mean, you know, they swept the halls and all that for a lot of years. But here several years ago, we spent several $1 million renovating the Capitol. And if you come and see it, you will say it was worth every bit of it.
It was well worth it. It was. I mean, I know there was a lot of controversy about it, but that is the people's house. It really is. It's not a monument to big government. It's a monument to self-government, which Kansas is all about, you know, and the people having a voice. And that Statehouse just manifests that. It's spectacular.
So I will tell you a bit about the Kansas Capitol.
The Kansas State Capitol is considered the state's greatest architectural treasure. The founders undertook what many thought an impossible task to create a grand classical structure on the frontier that would symbolize their pride in Kansas' tumultuous path to statehood and their grand hopes for its future. The undertaking was immense and impressive. Under construction for more than 37 years from 1866 to 1903, the Statehouse was planned to be the place for the daily business of state government. A major renovation was completed in 2014, which returned the Capitol to its original glory. Before the renovation, the basement was more like a dungeon. Now it is beautifully adapted to serving as the visitor center. This is the main entrance, the gateway to the Capitol. Located to the north side on ground level, the visitor center includes the Capitol store, the tour desk, a classroom and auditorium, as well as exhibits on the history of state government and the building. The state of Kansas has 105 counties that are depicted in stone on the lobby floor. The map is placed to accurately reflect the correct cardinal directions. Images on the wall of the lobby are reproduced from the earliest 20th century postcards. There are exhibits throughout the lower level, including the Hall of Notable Kansans for the state's 150th anniversary. Historians selected 25 Kansans who made a significant impact on the state and the nation, including Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was ranked first on the list. Another hallway honors the native tribes who were here. The Wichita, Kansa, Osage, Pawnee, and Plains Apache descended from the earliest peoples who once lived on this land we call Kansas. Today, Kansas is home to the Iowa, Kickapoo, Potawatomi, and Sac and Fox nations. Remember, the capital belongs to you. Come see it. Soil is the life of a farm, and for 25 years, SureCrop Liquid Crop Nutrition has helped growers produce abundant quality crops while preserving and improving the soils they steward. SureCrop offers complete soil and plant analysis with cropping recommendations, delivery direct to your on-farm storage, and quality crop nutrition custom blended for your field. Choose SureCrop for the assurance of excellence for your soil. Call today or visit their website for more information.